Gilbert. Did you hear me?
Hey, hello. Hello, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry I couldn't open up my camera
No
because
problem, no problem. That's totally fine.
because I'm in my bedroom right now and it's really a mess. So
That's fine. That's totally fine.
so so today we are not like a formal interview, but it's more like a chat between friends. So
Sure.
uh so if I'm gonna stick up to your questions. But maybe I will improvise a little bit. But if you feel like there are something like incorporate or something that you want to like do again, just let me know, because we
Okay.
can audit it afterwards.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Okay, so let's start. So hello.
Sure.
Okay, start again. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm your host, Prince. Our podcast is dedicated to provide the newest and the most independent insights of the Asian crypto market. Make sure to subscribe us if you are interested. So today we're gonna talk about one of the most crucial market in Asia, which is Hong Kong. Let's welcome our honored guest for today, Gilbert. Hi, Gilbert. Could you
Hello, hi everyone.
Yeah, hi. Could you give us a short introduction about yourself?
Sure. So my crypto journey started in 2016, 2017 when I first joined OKX as a first lawyer at the entire group. At the time, it wasn't called OKX; it was called OKEX, and there were some operations still in Asia with the brand name OK Coin as well. So at that time, I was the first lawyer at the entire group, and then 1 year later, I joined Huobi Group as a legal counsel as well, and I oversees and I had all the M&A, merger and acquisition, and joint venture of overseas. So one of the significant deal is acquired listed companies in Hong Kong. And then starting from 2020, I started my own consultancy firm, advising different crypto exchanges, crypto fund, and other crypto project as well. And today, I'm also acting as the head of legal and compliance in a Type 149 SFC license with Crypto Uplift as well.
Okay, I feel like Gilbert is a little bit like modest too, because he is actually the most knowledgeable lawyers on Hong Kong's cryptocurrency policies. If you want to know the regulations regarding the Hong Kong market, I would say he is the go-to person. So let's jump into our today's content. The first question, let's talk about one of the, I feel like the most interesting narratives lately is the US ETFs. So with the launch of US ETFs, will the central control and the, let's say the attention in the crypto world shift from the east to the west, especially in United States? So what do you think?
So I think the issues of shifting between the West and the East, this history was started off with FTX, with the fall of the FTX or some crypto conglomerate in the States.
Mhm.
Since 2023, field of the crypto conglomerate from the States has fallen, and at that time, Hong Kong started their crypto statement saying that Hong Kong is going to establish a Web3 crypto hub in Asia. So a lot of saying that the different crypto institution, crypto companies are moving from the west to the back to the east, so that there's a saying that the shifting between the west and the east. And I think inherently the shifting is essentially because of the regulatory change. First of all, in US, it seems like it is not that crypto friendly. Aside from the falling of the conglomerates, US SEC has also taken actions against Binance, Coinbase, and other crypto exchange like Bittrex. And at the same time, Hong Kong, similarly at the about right at the same time, Hong Kong was opening up his crypto license, crypto exchange license. So a lot of saying that crypto is shifting to the east, and with the recent launch of the US ETF, some saying that the shift back to the state. But I think this US ETF was inherently different from the regulatory uncertainties. So by saying that, I think the regulatory uncertainties in the state are still existing because
Yeah.
SEC are still using the 80 years old, 70 years old how we test law to govern crypto. It just so happened that US ETF was opening up doesn't mean that the regulatory uncertainties is will be eased. So I think the West and the East has still have their edge or still have their different approach on crypto at this moment.
Okay, so you talk about the uncertainty of the regulatory policies. So I think, well, personally, I'm very interested. Is you know the whole financial market of Hong Kong is under the framework of the Beijing's one country, two systems like policies. So do you think the uncertainty of Beijing's attitude towards Hong Kong's virtual assets industry will affect the confidence of the crypto investors? Do you think that will be like a major factor that if I'm a Western investor, I will consider?
Um, I, I will put it in well, it is also in another way around, in my personal opinion, because crypto originally back in 2013, 2014, and actually before 2017, before China government banned all the exchange regulations. Chinese activities has amounted to over 50% of the crypto or Bitcoin transaction activities or mining activities altogether. So China is no doubt is a huge market for
Yes.
crypto. So I think the other way around from like of afraid of the regulations between China and Hong Kong. They want to come to Hong Kong to approach or trying to wait and see whether Hong Kong will be opening to the Chinese market because China will be the final destination of all the investors of all the crypto players, crypto hub from Hong Kong. I think this is everyone was expecting or seeing Hong Kong as a testing point and wait for whether China will opening up their crypto business in the future.
Yes, because I certainly feel like the Hong Kong government is very aggressive on in the progressing of the crypto industry because I feel like the region in Hong Kong is also very competitive compared to Singapore. It's rivalry. So let's say, because those two markets, both in Asian and both are very like has a history. Let's just put it that way. So let's move on to our next question. So SFC has made several announcements towards the end of last year and also in this month. So what are the implications of the announcements, including the allowance of the Bitcoin ETF trading and the attitude of SFC and HKMA and the industry too? What do you think?
So again, a little bit of history of how Hong Kong is opening up its Web3 Web3 hub. So at the beginning of 2023, Hong Kong has announced that a futures Bitcoin ETF and a futures Ethereum ETF is allowed to trade on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. So it opened up another uh, roadmap and other way of investing in crypto from the regulated way. So it's start off from this point. So at that point, I think SFC, the Hong Kong government, and HKMA has been taken up a very aggressive approach to trying to form or formulate Hong Kong into a crypto hub, or to impose regulations, trying to regulate and at the same time allow the innovative technology, innovative products to grow or develop in Hong Kong. I think that's their attitude since the end of 2022 or the beginning of 2023. And recently, I think throughout the years, there has been several actions from the HKMA and SFC, including opening up the stablecoin consultation paper. So I think the implications is very clear that SFC and HKMA are trying to, first of all, as you say, Hong Kong is trying to catch up with Singapore, and went ahead of Singapore already to trying to tell the regulated institutions, investors that Hong Kong has more regulations or has more open mindset Asians. And
Oh,
speaking of
sorry,
what has
Gilbert.
been done by the
Sorry,
SFC
your
recently.
connection, your
Yep.
connection is broke up like a few seconds. So, I think
Oh, okay.
we need to restart this question on this question. So could you answer it like from the beginning?
Sure. From the very beginning, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think your question is about the end of 2022 and the beginning of 2023. The SFC and HKMA attitude has been 180 degrees change from what I have experienced and seen. So starting from three industries and crypto industries, and at the very beginning of the 2023. HKMA has listed two crypto ETF futures products, Bitcoin ETF, opening up of the government towards the Web3 and crypto development. And I think over the years, SFC and HKMA has done a lot of regulatory discussion down the VATP licenses, and recently, HKMA has issued their second consultation paper on stable coins. And it recently, in the recent 2-3 weeks, will be adopting ETF trading. For example, before ETF trading or crypto-related product, SFC are considered as a complex product. But now, SFC no longer see all the crypto products or crypto-related products as complex products. They allowed retail investors to invest in this kind of products as long as some suitability tests or consumer or investor protections has been imposed by licensed corporations. So SFC and HKMA understand the opening up of the global market to crypto, and they have adopted and they have formulated and they have adjusted the regulations very quickly to allow retail investors to approach to the different products and different investment as well.
Yes, because I have seen like a lot of YouTubers, so they have been talk about the ETFs, and they have been educated the ordinary folks to invest in to how to buy like Bitcoin ETFs. So it's a huge like, I think they know how to grab the attention of the market. So you talk about the stablecoin. So our next question is, HKMA has issued a stable coin consultant paper 2 weeks ago. So what is the implication and what are the impacts to the regulated crypto community in Hong Kong?
Well, what I'm thinking is the first of all, let me supplement a little bit of
Okay.
the ETF issues. So on Hong Kong ETF comparing to US ETF, I think Hong Kong SFC has already opening up of ETF application earlier than US allowing spot ETF. I think the spot market, as SFC has rightly mentioned, they can either invest in spot market through the license VATP or license regulated products from a licensed corporations. So in that sense, I think ETF spot ETF products in Hong Kong will be out pretty soon. And I have heard from the rumors from the market that there are over 10 issuers are trying to get approval from the SFC and get the spot ETF products in place in the next few months. So I think that has been greatly exposed all the ETF or institution tradings in Hong Kong. And speaking to the HKMA recent stablecoin regulations or stablecoin consultation papers, I think SFC and HKMA has been planned in as the roadmap as to how to unfold the regulations and different policies in Hong Kong, because the reason why is that stablecoin has always been a very crucial element in the entire crypto ecosystem. Because without stablecoin, the ecosystem in crypto will not be efficiently functions. Stablecoin is the key to opening up to different market, different product. The reason I say that because stablecoin has a lot of functions, serve role function. First of all, stablecoin can be a hatching element, hatching tools when investors trade on an exchange. So without stablecoin, it will be very hard to hatch or to easily approach by a normal investor. So trading on an exchange is one of the usage of stablecoin. The second one is very obvious, is payment. With the same stablecoin making payment, I think it will further develop the entire ecosystem in Hong Kong or in Asian countries, because with stablecoin, payment is more scale up and adoptable by various of vendors. The usage of stablecoins will be greatly increased. And the third of all, I think it hasn't been widely discussed by the public yet, is stablecoin can be used in purchasing or subscribing different crypto related products, crypto fund, crypto spot ETF, different RWA tokenization products. Different license corp can use stablecoin as margin, as leverage, or in different functions. If all the license corp, I could imagine, if all the licensed corporations or regulated corporation has adopted stablecoin, the usage of stablecoin will be 10 times, 100 times unfold. Because if we are looking at stablecoin as a trading tool, trading pairs, it's a very small sector. If we are seeing stablecoin as payment, it is still a very small sector. But if we emerge stablecoins in the traditional financial functions, it will get tenfold, hundredfold of liquidity, of usage of stablecoin, and in turn, it will bring up the mass adoptions of different crypto products and different tokens. Let me give an example. For example, if I purchase an RWA tokenization products or crypto fund via stable coins from one distributor, from one type 1 license, and then I could use the products, RWA products, and put it as a collateral to lend or borrow more stable coin from the second institutions to get more stable coins, and then I could effectively use my liquidity of stable coins or the RWA products, and then to make further investment. And in that case, liquidity of both crypto fund, RWA tokens, and stable coins will all be used, and the liquidity between different type 1 license or regulated institutions will all be channeled out to have liquidity altogether.
Yes. I think you have like already like make a really clear statement how important stablecoins is. So talk about because you mentioned the rumors has it. So let's talk about the rumors more. What do you think? What are the roadmap? Give us a timeline, a schedule in the future on building the virtual asset ecosystem in Hong Kong. So yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it's not like a real inside news. It's just our opinion. So share.
Okay. So we have seen that right before the weekend, at the end of last week, I saw the news that one of the China-based securities firm has issued out to be a product. I think this is the first China-based securities firm has issued such a product, and I think it is also a milestone for opening up another sector of the market, because I could imagine a lot of these Chinese-based firm or having different mainland background firm would like to or have the plan to launch this kind of product or involve in this kind of crypto related financial products. So I think this is a start, and at the same time, as I mentioned, there are few investors or few issuers trying to issue spot crypto spot ETF in Hong Kong. So I think the ecosystem is slowly built up by different institutions, and in order for the roadmap to build the ecosystem, I think as I said, stablecoin is one of the key elements, and I have heard at least 2-3 stablecoin issuers are going into the sandbox with HKMA and to issue stablecoin. So I think next year will be more interesting. This year will be more interesting than 2023, because it starting from this year, it unfold different crypto related products and crypto related stable coins or functions would also launch in Hong Kong. Unlike last year is the beginning of the framework. Everything is a start. But this year, I think it is the time for different products, different institutions to have the adoption of crypto. After last year, they have seen what had happened in the last year, and when they gain more faith, gain more confidence in their policies in Hong Kong, they will launch more products. Particularly, I think, as I said, this China-based securities firm issues a crypto products has a significant impact in for others China-based financial institutions in Hong Kong as well, because I would guess they will follow up this example to open up to more crypto related products.
Yes. So it brings me to another question I just think about, is that we also work with like a lot of projects, a lot of new projects in Hong Kong. So they also have like layer 1, layer 2 applications. Would you think, because the Hong Kong market actually has like the most, I would imagine it has the most strict like regulations maybe than other market, maybe the other market in other regions. So what do you think if the builders and developers from Hong Kong, so they are do you think that decentralization is crucial, or you think we can like take advantage of the big market of China, and we also can like build up applications which are more like innovative?
I see. I I'll put it in this way. Decentralized finance application DeFi is already on the roadmap of timeline in most regulators. In 2023, regulators from Europe, in the US, including Hong Kong SFC, has mentioned that they will certainly regulate DeFi in the near futures. So I think this is already in the timeline. A lot of cross or international organizations has already discussed about how to regulate DeFi. So I think DeFi regulations will be inevitable in the near futures. But which regulators will go first, or a lot of them are trying to wait and see what others will do.
Yes.
We're not certain. But I think SFC has paid a lot of effort, and they have learned quite a lot from the DeFi world. They understand what is layer 1, layer 2, how layer 1 and layer 2 works, how the on-chain yield farming works. I think this all the basic knowledge they have already acquired, and the next thing is how to formulate a regulatory framework that at the same time they could avoid all the criminal activities and have consumer protection, and at the same time allow the innovative technology to be developed in Hong Kong. So I think this is quite the dilemma for different regulators now. But speaking of the projects of DeFi projects in Hong Kong, I think in the past years, a lot of crypto projects has came to Hong Kong. One of the reasons is that, as you mentioned, the regulatory uncertainties from the West. So a lot of them have moved to Hong Kong, and also in Singapore, they realized that Singapore, after FTX scandal, FTX issues, the regulatory likeliness or the government policy has been slightly changed. So a lot of projects are moving back from Singapore back to Hong Kong as well. So I think from the last years, there's a lot of projects landed in Hong Kong, and in the next 1-2 years, I think there will be more projects landed in Hong Kong as well. I have seen from Cyberport or Science Park program, there's quite a lot of developers here in Cyberport in Hong Kong ready to launch different projects, no matter they are early startup from the seed stage, or they have built up some products or MVP, or at least they have launched from other countries, but they want to move to Hong Kong because of the policies. All from all timeline or from all kind of projects has this kind of mindset to have stations or headquarters in Hong Kong in order to either for fundraising or either for operations, or to adopt the friendly government policies.
Okay, so I think that's enough content for today's podcast. And thank you, Gilbert, so much for joining us. So guys, if you guys have anything you want us to talk about or the topics, leave your comment in the commentary sections. And that's it. Okay, Gilbert, thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.